Hey family, what's going on? Mr. Joshua here. Got a question for you, and I want to see if you'll lend me your ear. Would you like to see the world be a little bit more peaceful, loving, and harmonious? Do you want to see children growing up in a place where they can play without fear or shame or guilt? Well, this is something that truly, truly is dear to my heart. I really want to protect where we all start as children. This little sacred little vessel, beautiful little version of love, come here to expand and grow and learn and play. So, what I've been working on is I actually hired a company to help me get really clear on a system so that way I can offer an online coaching program. This program helps parents or educators or leaders or people who really care about children understand the foundation of peace and safety and emotional intelligence. So, what I've heard from parents is that when I ask them, what is your greatest need for emotional intelligence or understanding your emotions for children or your mental health, right? Your emotional well-being, parents started saying, I wish I didn't explode and outburst and get angry at my kids. I wish they understood me when I was just trying to love them and teach them this is what we need to do in the world. And they would get all heated up and explode, and they would be like, ah. And I started hearing that each parent that I interviewed was like, I wish I didn't explode on my kids. And some of them even said, man, you're teaching emotional intelligence to kids. I never had that when I was growing up. And I really got the idea that what if I taught parents emotional intelligence the same way that I started 12 years ago teaching 4, 5, 6, all the way up to 12-year-olds about their emotions and about understanding emotional regulation. So what do I do with my emotions if they get too crazy? And I didn't just do it by reading a book to them, which I actually did find a book, but I was like, I'm much more artist and exciting and fun than just reading a book, which I love books and reading them is a beautiful start, so don't ever stop that. But I took books and I integrated it with play and games and art. And I allowed my heart to come through because art has always been something so precious to me when I didn't really enjoy school. It was very challenging for me and I had a lot of pain going through school. So when it came to me being the teacher, I was like, I'm going to make this so much fun. I'm going to make this so playful. I'm going to make this like a game. And I'm really just going to connect with the hearts of the children and see what they need. So fast forward to 12 years later, I'm now investing in a larger program to teach parents how to be kind of like me, fun, playful, peaceful, exciting, engaging, all around the world of emotional intelligence. That could be emotional literacy. So like, what are the words that help us describe our emotions? And then, well, once we have this awareness and we describe our emotions and we can talk about emotions, well, that's a first step. Well, then second, what do we do with our emotions? Because some of them are totally beautiful and peaceful and joy and happy. But what about the shame, the guilt, the fear, the anger, right? The darker versions of them. Well, first of all, we could just neutralize the playing field and just observe them. Then we can start to see what they're teaching. And then we can dance and play with them. And then we don't have to get heated up and angry at our children and then feel the shame and the guilt. I wish I didn't do that. My dad did that to me. My mom did that to me. And now I'm doing it to my kids. I just feel brokenhearted. I hear you. I've heard you. I literally asked parents and interviewed parents to find this information out. And I'm so excited to say that it's really starting to come through. Here's what I get to do. I get to teach you how to be fun and energized and playful just like me, understanding emotional intelligence for your children, understanding emotional intelligence for you, and really changing the chaos in the home to peace, love, and harmony. Imagine having a babysitter that's an educational, emotional, intelligent, super cool artist watching your kid. If you need a break for 30 minutes or an hour, you could sit them behind a screen of beautiful content that I created from Conscious Cartoons. Imagine you learning some of the ways that I teach to connect you on a deeper level to your kids. And then imagine a byproduct of that is you're teaching yourself while connecting and bonding and teaching your kids. Of course, they're going to love you just as much as they love me because I'm going to teach you all these special things. You will be an empowered parent who understands how not to explode on your kids anymore and how to just love and connect and understand a deeper dimension of your child. How cool would that be? If this is exciting for you or something sparked or you got a question in mind, send it to me. Don't waste any time. Just give it to me and send it to me in a message, a comment, however you can. Get a hold of me, and I would love to take you on this beautiful educational journey. And it's going to be a lot of fun. Sending love and light your way. Have a magical day. Mwah! Love you. That's what I have to say.